There's a new vicar in Grantchester, and he has some big shoes to fill if he wants to be a suitable replacement for Will Davenport, Tom Brittney. A British crime drama most viewers have probably never heard of. Grantchester is an ITV detective drama set in the 1950s Cambridgeshire village of Grantchester. There, an overworked and exhausted detective inspector, Geordie Keating, Robson Green, solves crimes in the area. He teams up with a rotating cast of vicars, parish priests in the Church of England, to help him crack his cases. Based on the Grantchester Mysteries, a series of short stories by author James Runcie, the show first premiered on ITV in 2014. Grantchester later moved to Amazon Prime Video, where it gained even more acclaim and support over its 9 seasons. There have been some major cast changes along the way, as well. Geordie first worked with Reverend Sidney Chambers, James Norton, for 4 seasons, before he was replaced by Will Davenport in Season 5. Now, after 5 seasons of Will, a new vicar is ready to aid Geordie. Why did Will leave Grantchester? Tom Brittney wanted to try new things. Will Davenport, Tom Brittney, looking off somewhere in Grantchester. In Grantchester Season 9, Will decides that it is time for him to leave Grantchester and the vicar leaves town in good standing, though it's bittersweet for everyone involved. He leaves in Season 9, Episode 2, sharing a tearful goodbye with Geordie. The men hug and tell one another that they love each other. When Will asks if he made Geordie proud, Geordie responds. Will's reason for leaving happens to match the actor's reasoning. Brittney decided that it was simply time for him to try something new. He said it's hard to argue with his wish. Brittney seems not only content with what is given to the show, but with how Davenport's story arc has ended. Who is Rishi Nair, a new vicar Alfie Cotteram? Alfie Cotteram is a new British Indian vicar at the Abbey. Grantchester wastes no time bringing in a new vicar, and in Episode 3, Reverend Alfie Cotteram, Rishi Nair, speeds into town in a red convertible. As he tries to enter the Abbey, someone calls the police on him, referring to the British Indian Alfie as a swarthy gentleman. In the mostly white town, Alfie sticks out, and for the actor Nair, that needed to be a part of his introduction. Unlike the previous vicar, Alfie is not a cavalier boat rocker, but he also does not have a lot of trust in the police. As Season 9 continues, Alfie and Geordie get to know one another, and Alfie comes to appreciate the older DI. This is perhaps Rishi Nair's second biggest role of his career, after his recurring part on the British soap opera, Hollyoaks as Sami Malik. He's also had smaller roles on shows like Count Abdullah and Treason, and he appeared in the 2022 comedy-drama film, Brian and Charles, as Stephen Alderton. What's next for Grantchester in Season 10? Geordie and Alfie's relationship will only get stronger. Alfie Cotteram, Rishi Nair, and Geordie Keating, Robson Green, sitting across from one another in Grantchester. Grantchester Season 10 began filming in July 2024, and though a release date hasn't been set yet, it should be coming soon, via PBS. When it comes to what to expect for Season 10, the cast members have their own thoughts, via PBS. Nair believes that Alfie will be fully settled by Season 10. However, his glass-half-full outlook on life may be tested by the crimes he and Geordie have to solve. Green suspects that the relationship between Geordie and Alfie will grow into something extraordinary as a symbol of the melting pot aspects of Britain.